How do you want your mom and sister to remember you?
As someone who tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
I know a lot of you probably hate me right now, and I get it. Suddenly, you find your whole days blending together to create one endless and suffocating loop. And quite frankly, I'm just fucking exhausted.
I feel like it's so hard to be real. People are telling you to be 100% authentic, and that's just the standard that we find ourselves in during the 20th century. I mean, there's a freaking app telling you to be real, and I feel like as of recently, I've found myself in that kind of headspace where I can't really be myself, which is quite interesting because if you know me, then I will be 100% straightforward with you. I will tell you the honest truth. And I feel like as of recently, I've just been like lying to myself too, and I'm fabricating everything myself. And I think with the Glow Up Diaries, it's made that situation even worse, where I'm supposed to present myself as someone who glows up mentally and physically, and I change, but how are you supposed to change within a week's time? Like, I don't understand that. I think it's just hard to be authentic. So you might be wondering why you all glammed up. And my answer is, I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason for doing my makeup on a whim, to be quite honest. I find it quite therapeutic if you ask me. I think sometimes it's just nice to have control and kind of use makeup as a form of artistic expression. I've just been like finding it really hard in the past couple of days to really just be Gwen and to be like the quintessential definition of myself. So as of recently, I've just been like putting on makeup every day to like really help myself out. I think putting on a face just really helps with like my confidence overall. Like this morning I woke up, looked at my Snapchat camera and was like, what am I looking at? Like, girl, why do you look like that? And yeah, I don't know. I've been like finding it hard to talk to the camera and come up with like a good conversation topic. I don't know why. Usually thoughts just flow to me, but it just hasn't been easy. I just kind of want to be silent most of the time. I just like to be quiet and I like to be silent sometimes. And, you know, for the most part, when you're silent, people look at you as someone who's like not willing to speak up for themselves. I mean, my biology teacher, not to call her out or anything, but during like parent-teacher conferences, she's like, I know your daughter is quiet, and in the field that she's entering in, the STEM field, it's really hard for women to speak up, so she just needs to use her voice more. I know how to use my voice. I use my voice every single time I post a video. I could be offending someone, I could be supporting someone, but it's just like when you're quiet, people look at you as like someone who just doesn't want to be a part of society and someone who just doesn't have any thoughts. When I think that people who are silent and people who take time and mindfulness are quite frankly some of the most intelligent people in the world. And not to like place myself in that category at all, but I just don't think that there's anything wrong with being quiet. I think there's something nice about it. And if you haven't sat by yourself in the quiet today, try it. I mean, it helps me most of the time. To be quite honest, in the 24 hours of a day, I'm not talking for most of them. It's just like, I like being quiet and I like being in my peace and I like being in my space. And when it's time for me to socialize, I'll go socialize. But yeah, don't underestimate the power of being quiet because I think it's quite strong.